Hey guys, Toaster back. We are on the map highway, and we are actually we're bottom tier in this game. There's no artillery, so I can go up to the position I'm going up to without fear. But this game is not an excellent game. I'll tell you that. But I was really close to the mark, and so at this point I'm doing anything I can to get that mark, right? I need probably 1800 damage to get the mark, and that's what we're going to go for. So we're not going to go for hope shots on that Lynx unless he is driving straight into us or straight away from us, right? There's really no reason. And we're just kind of sitting here as our E25 is gonna he is going to get worked because that Lynx is I don't know, he's pushing super hard. Now why this guy would do this, I don't know, this SU-122, but I'm not willing to get lit. So we take a shot, and I don't know how that misses, but it does, and we're just going to back down the hill, right? And our E25 is getting worked. This is a loss, I can tell you that, but at this point, I'm not too concerned. I just want damage. And right now, we have none. So we're going to aim at the guys that are sitting stationary, because quite frankly, for us, we just want damage. And I know that's kind of not the way you would normally want to play, but in our case, in some cases, you don't really care if you win the game, and this is one of those cases. Normally, I'm all about winning, but as we're taking kind of a snapshot here at this tank that is crossing the wide open field, it's just kind of weird that he would do that, and it's weird that our team would let him. We're having gun depression issues, but we are keeping him spotted, so hopefully someone will shoot him and we can get some experience out of that. Unfortunately, nobody hits him, but we do end up getting a shot here. So again, we're looking for free shots. That's our job. Now, I notice that they are pushing this other side, and we're likely going to lose the game just because they've already won one side, and we don't have very much in the city, and yet we lost the field. So trying to relight this light tank. Be nice if we can relight them. And this is a nice little trick you can utilize to see if the enemy is visible where you can get a shot. As the Stir a Mill pulls up into the bush and he is lit. But of course he's not being punished by anything but me. We do get lit, but I'm willing to stick around for that next shot, because that gets us up to 1700 damage, and I believe that we need one more shot of damage in order to secure our third mark here. So we're being very careful and very cautious. We are not in positions to try and win the game. We're in positions to try and get damage. So I'm just being honest with you guys. That's how this game is being played. So, nothing's showing up, so let's jump back in our bush and see if we can't see anything else. And we're just going to bush camp and hope that we can get a shot on something. And we're thinking about blind firing, but here comes this this light tank, who has been overly aggressive and has not been punished. It's frustrating sometimes when you light stuff and your team just does nothing about it, in light tanks especially, but yeah, just crazy. I'm guessing our light tanks didn't really do anything. If you go down into one of these bushes here, then down in the middle, you can light everything as they push down here, as they push down into here, and you can get plenty of spotting and with very little risk, to be honest. Okay, so we've lost the other side, and I am running away from the light tank because, quite honestly, I want to get that next shot of damage. And we are taking a chance that we're gonna be lit, but we don't care at this point. And man, that guy has absolutely no view range because he did not spot us. We're trying to stay safe mostly from any of the guys that have pushed. And we are currently a one shot, and we get our shot, and that's the end of the game. 2100 damage, and we end up losing this game. I think I stayed just because it was the 3-mark game. And our eagle ends up dying. He does take someone out, and of course I'm celebrating because I got my mark. Okay, let's look at the after-action report on this lackluster game. Okay, first I want to preface this by saying normally I almost always try to win games, even when I'm marking a tank, but when I get this close, which I got like 3 or 4 times, I definitely want to just finish up the mark, and that's what we did here. We got a 3rd class and 3 marks of excellence. We ended up with 2,500 damage, so we apparently hit a blind shot, so we ended up a little over 95%. And our 2nd place guy had 622 damage. So this game was not winnable, unfortunately. And we did fire some gold, so we ended up losing a few credits, which I don't care. I've made a ton of credits over this grind, and appreciate you guys watching this. There's really not much to say about this game, except that it is a 3-mark game. And hope to catch you guys on the next one. Tonester out.